Good morning, everybody. Monday the 19th. It's a cold, and I mean cold day here in Toronto, Canada. We are freezing, and I'm not kidding you when I say we are freezing out here. It is beyond what anybody could think. We're hovering at a minus 14 right now with the winds coming from the northwest, which means we're going to be dropping to 24, 25, 26. At that type of temperature, your car freezes. You hop on the seat, it's rock hard. I hope you got seat warmers. I do. That's really nice. Uh, Steering wheel warmers, you need that as well. But wow. Welcome all. I hope we're all having a great day today. Today we have an interesting topic. Okay, what we're going to do is affiliate marketing do's and don'ts. Okay, from what I'm seeing, do sorry, do's and don'ts are interesting. Now, welcome to Savvy Affiliates and the Freedom Marketing Team. If you have never been to my page, I'll leave a link below, and you'll be able to sign up. It's a private group on Facebook, and it's a good thing. Uh, you're and if you're new here, you're in the right place. Today we're talking about affiliate marketing, specifically the do's and don'ts of affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, it works. The problem isn't the model. The problem is seriously bad advice. Okay? And today I want to clear up as much as I can so that you can avoid these mistakes that cost most people months and even years of wasted time and money. Yeah, you will blow a lot of money. I'm one of them. I did exactly that. I listened to everybody. I bought their programs. I drank the Kool-Aid, let me tell you. And I got nowhere. I spent a lot of money to find out that they had absolutely no idea what they were talking about. Didn't really know that. Okay, affiliate marketing is for people who want to make money. Money will help you do things in your life. If you don't have any money, well, it's a little bit more difficult, but you can still do things. So money is not the root of everything. It just helps pay the bills. So now let's get down to what affiliate marketing really is. What we do is we promote other people's products. We don't create the products. We don't handle the products. We don't handle payment. We don't handle support. That is part of whoever's program you're selling. Like, okay, the customer support is up to the program affiliate itself. They have a customer support team that will answer the questions that people will have. Your job is seriously simple. You put the right solution in front of the right person. Okay, and hopefully that'll solve their pain. And what I mean by pain is they have a specific pain in their lives, and you're trying to help them find a solution to that pain. So what I mean by that is they need to make more money because one, they're not making enough. Two, they're getting tired of the 9 to 5 job. Three, they're getting tired. They're getting ready to retire. That's a big one. I get a lot of retired people asking me this stuff. Okay, um, for they just want to make something different. They're tired of the day-to-day grind, and they see all this hype out there. And believe me, 90% of it is hype. Don't be fooled. Okay. And why this is hype? It's because they're showing you a reality that is fictitious unless you do the work. These people who send you out um, make $10,000 in a month. Well, that can be achieved in a year or two. You got to really work to get something like that. You got to put the time and the effort into it. Okay. So what I do is I show these people, I call this helping them with their pain. Our role is to connect the problems that people have and hopefully give them the right solution to solve that problem. If you don't understand that, then everything else will feel really confusing because you have to give them what they're looking for. If you don't give them what they're looking for, it's going to be almost impossible for them to be able to understand why you're trying to push this specific product on them. And you're stating that this will make it really good for them and you'll be happy and things of that nature. Well, that's not how it works. People don't buy link. No, they don't. They don't buy the links you sell. They might click on it, but they won't buy it. They buy trust. They trust you, so they'll buy that link. And I believe me, unless you trust the person you're working with, it's not going to happen. You know, you got to instill confidence, and they'll buy confidence. You got to instill belief. They'll buy belief. You don't need to be perfect. Far from it. Look at this guy. I'm 65 years old, and I'm telling you about affiliate marketing. Why? Because I know some of the do's and don'ts. Only thing you got to do is you got to be real. If you're not real, if you're telling your people nonsense, if you're jumping into a Ferrari to take pictures, which I've seen people at the Ferrari lot, I live in downtown Toronto, and believe me, every second car is Mercedes, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo. The cars out here are, you know, it's amazing what you see out here. And people go to these car lots and they take pictures next to them. They have this beautiful woman with them in a dress and they take a picture. And some of um, these car lots allow this because it gives promotion for them. So any promotion is good promotion in their eyes. Okay, and the problem with that is, you're sitting there and they're telling you, look, you too could be driving a Ferrari like this or a Lamborghini and things. Eh, Yeah, you too could be, but did you earn it? I'm not giving you a story. I'm telling you what I do is real. I'm not trying to do anything specific. I show you what I can do. So at Savvy Affiliates, we focus on real people. We focus on real stories that's going on, and we focus on real results. You won't see on my page in the group anywhere that promotes a link, that promotes anything. What I will promote is lives, because I have a coach that tells me when he's going to have a live, and if I want to bring some people in, bring them in and they'll see it. Okay, and it makes a big difference because now they go to my page and they're not looking for, click this link and you can join this. Click this link, you can join this. Click this link, you can join this. No. On my site, go to the file section. Boom. In the file section are unbelievable amount of information for you to download for free. No cost. Nothing will cost you a penny. Go in there and do it. Okay, and you can read traffic. You can read what shiny syndrome, shiny object syndrome, what that means. You'll read um, this exact live now will actually be broken down into Word format and PDF format where you can actually download it. If you want to start to do affiliate marketing and you want to start coaching and you want to do what I'm doing, I can help you with that. I'll show you how to do it. You'll be able to use my material to help your story. Okay. And I'm more than happy to assist you and help you and show you what I can do. Okay. We're trying to do so many different things out here to approve things. I'm involved in what they call a 30-day challenge with my mentor. I have a coach. Okay, I've got probably the best coach out there, and he has a coach as well, because you got to be held accountable for things that you do. You got to see, your coach will tell you, hey, boom, you got to do something, you got to do this, you got to do that. He's moving into a new home this week, and our 30-day challenge is being affected by the fact that he's not set up anymore. His entire office is in bits and pieces all over the place. So what he's asked the community to do, which is a big thing that we're involved, community is a big thing for me. He's asked who would want to come on and assist me do these 30 days, because we have them in the morning, very early in the morning. Okay, 6:30 EST is when I'm online doing work with them to show them what's going on, and he teaches us all these things. So, and because this is a 30-day challenge, we're getting the cream of the crop information. It's not even out there. It's stuff that's about to happen. It's things that are going on. It's how to promote yourself. It's how to bring yourself into the next level. It's how to go forward and how to get ahead of things. It's it's hard to explain until you do it. We need to do 1,000 things all the time to get people to understand what we are, who we are, where we are, how we're doing things. By continuously doing what we're doing, We're creating an audience that trusts you. Okay, I will do a minimum 2 to 3 videos like this daily. And I do mean daily. I will continuously do videos. Um, a year ago, had you asked me, are you ever going to go online on the in front of a camera to do a video? My answer was clear. Absolutely not. I am not even going to consider it. I don't want people to see who I am. I don't want people to know who I am. Here's my link. Click on it. Buy the product. See you later. That doesn't work. I'm going to tell you that right now. Buying the product that the links are on, you'll get 1 out of 100 that'll click on it, and 9 out of 10 times they ask for a refund because it's just not what they're looking for. With us, what we do is we help people. We show them what they need. We show them how they can do better. And it doesn't end at just showing them that. We actually bring you through it. We have videos. On my site, you'll see videos. I got all kinds of videos that you can see. In my media section, tons of videos. Okay, this is just a testament of us trying to help everybody out. It's not just you, it's everybody. If we can help a bunch of people, it's great. Now, if you don't want to do the work, don't waste my time. Don't join my group. Don't come and look at anything. Don't take my stuff to look at and go, oh, that's cute. Don't rewrite it in your own name, in your own words, and put your name on it and try and turn it into an e-course that you can sell on Amazon. They're all copyrighted anyways. Doesn't matter, and all it'll do is make you look bad because you won't follow through. And what I mean by following through is you got to focus on one system. Just focus on one system. Uh, You know, if you don't focus on one system, you're going to be jumping back and forth from system to system to system all the time. And what that does is it brings you back to square one. And what I mean by square one is you got to learn their system. You got to see what it is. You got to understand what the offers are. You got to break it through. Okay, just posting a link is not going to make anything. So I call that the shiny object syndrome. And that will kill momentum in ways you have no idea because what you were going for is not working. What you got to see is the new system. It's new offers. It's new gurus every week. Every guru has their own way of doing things. Not all of them are looking out for you. They're looking out for a lot of them are looking out for themselves. Bottom line, it's their pocket they want. Okay. If you're looking for freedom, that comes with consistency, not complexity. Jesus, you don't need to go crazy. You just got to do it. One system, one direction, one message. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in a position that's just not helpful. Okay, and you're just not going to get anywhere. And what I mean by not getting anywhere is you're going to be sitting there, and 2 months will go by. Ah, oh, this doesn't work. Oh, look, I can make $10,000 a week. Let me try this one. Okay, you'll go back a month later. Oh, wow, that's a lot of work. I can't do this. I don't understand it. Or the system is outdated. That's probably that's my biggest pet peeve right there is when you get involved with a system and you click on the training video and you're following this video right through from beginning to end. You're not scared of it. You're doing it. Okay. And you're doing and you're doing and you're doing. And then it says click here to get to this next thing. And once you get there, you'll continue. And they click it, but you don't realize that that video was created in 2022. It's 2026, guys. What happened between 22 and 26 is a big difference in technology world. All of a sudden, the content that you're trying to click on has either been moved, renamed, or completely deleted because it's no longer relevant. So now you're sitting there going, uh, what do I do? How do I go forward with this? I don't know. I'm not techie. I'm far from being techie. Oh my God! Thank God I got tech support in the bedroom next door. Kids are amazing. They are not scared of anything. Click, 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 click. They got it. Me, I'm like, oh, geez, what did I just do? Okay, for them, Dad, move over. Let me fix this for you. Take some seconds. Okay, so when the stuff is not there, you send a support ticket out. You go, oh, okay, I was doing this, blah, 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 and this section doesn't exist anymore. Or where is this section? It doesn't come up. and you send in your support ticket. And now you're all gung ho. You're really getting ready to go, man. This is really good. I'm really liking this. Okay, so you send it out, and most supports are generally next couple hours or so, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. They're sitting there going, okay, it might not, but it's not coming up. We don't know where everything is. We don't know how everything is. So what we can do that. But bottom line, you do what, if they don't reply to you, perfect example, they don't reply to you, okay, and you wait, a day goes by. Ah, oh, shoot. Second day goes by, still no answer. Send them back a support ticket. Another email goes in, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I sent you a support ticket. I need information on how this works. What am I supposed to do with this? How is it going to do? They reply back to you. We're looking into your question and we'll get back to you within 24 to 72 hours. Well, you've already been 2 days. You've had a couple, two or three emails to them already. Where's this momentum you had building? You're all gung ho. It's like, oh, okay, we can't finish this. So let's zoom ahead and let's see what goes on. Well, when you zoom ahead, all of a sudden, you had to have that part installed to be able to continue to add this. So now you're sitting there going, oh man, I can't go any further. So I got to wait for the answer. Maybe the answer will come. Maybe it won't. Okay, or they'll send you, oh, well, that section has been deleted. Just carry on without it. Can't carry on without it. I need it to continue to do what you told me to do. Again, I tell them I'm not tech savvy, and they take advantage of that. So you got to be careful with with support. You need a system that'll be there for you, that'll help you with questions, and you need a community. That's the big thing. A community is amazing because in our community, I can say, "Oh Jesus, I'll send a ticket to the support team, and I'll get almost an immediate response. I'm pretty sure it's AI generated, but it doesn't matter. We're looking into it, which means now they've received your ticket, which is a good thing. Okay, so now it goes to the ticket support. Now you're sitting there and you go, geez, I wonder if anybody else has ever encountered this. You go to the support page that you have, your community page of the site that they say they have, and you go on there and you type, hey, my name is Mike Jolly. I'm encountering a situation where I can't find on this video this specific section. Can somebody guide me as to how I can proceed because I'm stalled here? Most of the time, people have already encountered the same problem as you, especially if it's a system a section that's been deleted due to whatever reason. We're not going to go into reasons. So now they go through that and they look at that and they'll reply, hey, Mike, how you doing? This is, I'll say, Elaine. Elaine, hi, Elaine. Thank you for replying. Um, I encountered that situation and it doesn't exist anymore. What they did is they've renamed it this. You need to go to this, Google this online. It'll identify where you're at and you'll be able to add that part, get past it, and then be able to rejoin the video where you are at that asks you to put this in, even though it's not there anymore. This will at least bring you into the next section. Community, guys. That's what a community counts for. It helps out. Now, I've done that and it's helped me. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting there, oh, geez, thank you very much, Elaine. I appreciate it. Okay. And wow, what can I say? Let's go. And then all of a sudden, oh, I caught up to where we were at. Okay, now I can follow the video again. Not thanks to customer support that I was supposed to get, but from the community. And then all of a sudden, customer support sees the email that was sent and they reply almost word for word. I would do this. Oh my God. You needed somebody else to answer the question for you, or you're too lazy to actually care about your people. Your system, your support, super, super important. You can have the greatest system in the world. If the support is not there to help you out when you encounter an issue, there is no support. Okay, and you're basically on your own. You gave them money to watch a bunch of videos. You can do that online yourself. You don't have to give anybody a bunch of money to watch a bunch of videos because they're everywhere online. But you have to do the work to find them. You might have to watch 20 videos before you get one that actually answers the question you're looking for. Okay, the only benefit of a system is they give you the proper information for you. Now, something that you need to do on a regular basis is you need to create content. Okay, the content that you're creating is more than you have to do this daily, by the way. Okay, and this content, if you want people to start to trust you and understand, the content has to be real. It has to be something that, one, is relevant, and two, that you've actually done, or you know somebody who's done it and you want to relay certain things about it. You'll see on my page, I'll warn you about scammers. No problem. I got no problem stopping scammers in their tracks. And believe me, I've seen so many of them, and I know people personally who've been hurt so bad by scammers. But that's on my page. Okay, so we have that. The content needs to have real time impact that you had or you've known somebody who's had, so that your audience, the people that you need to talk to, start to realize, oh man, I did run into something like that. That was a nice. I didn't like that. Okay, so you got that going for you. You've got things going on that way, and it works out. Now everybody says, "Oh, I need 1 million followers. I need this." No, you don't. You don't need a big audience. You need to start with a few. These few will tell their friends, hey, I've been, you might want to subscribe. Okay. Mike's site, Earn and Learn, is huge. Videos like you've never seen all over the place. Okay. That's another one of my sites. But if you watch YouTube's videos, you'll see me on them. Okay. And when you watch them, there'll be a subscribe button. Subscribe. I'm not pushing you. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. Not my problem. It's no big deal. Okay, but you might miss a few things that will help you go through. So the few that you do have in this audience gathering that you've gotten will spread the word for you. They will send out everything you need to know. They will tell their friends. Okay, you can create short videos. Short videos are 30-second videos or less. Doesn't have to be you talking. You could actually, well, I'm not going to go to this because this is really advanced, but you can have posts, okay, and you have conversations with these people. When you see somebody reply, a like, a reply, a comment, reply to them. Thank you for liking my post. Hey, your question is this. This is how I did it. So if you reply to people that you've done things with, it's just amazing. Okay, momentum will come from you showing up even if nobody's watching. Like right now, how many people do we have on the live? We have Richard, we have John, we have Mark, we have Paul, we have, hi, Eleanor, I've never seen you before. Welcome to the live. Um, we got a couple more, but it's not a great big group. Doesn't matter. It's a start. This will go on YouTube live. Okay, I will promote this video all over the place on YouTube, on Facebook, on uh, Instagram, on TikTok, on X. I will send this out. So the five that are sitting here and the two that are bouncing back and forth on and off, I don't know what's going on with them. Doesn't matter. They're here. It's consistency. Eventually it'll be more. It'll be more. My goal is to have 100. Next one will be 1,000. Okay, and it'll make a difference. So it's a big thing that you got to look at. So again, now we're going to go back to your support and your community. In my opinion, affiliate marketing isn't a solo sport. It's not for the faint of heart. It's for people who want to do things. Because people don't quit because they're lazy. They quit because they get stuck and nobody's there to help them. If nobody's there to help them, what are you going to do? They quit because of lack of support from their team. Their team doesn't want to do anything. Well, I got your money. I don't really care about anything. That's why Savvy Affiliate exists. So you don't have to build anything alone. Okay. Another thing that I got, to me, this is a pet peeve, but I can't really say it was a pet peeve because I used to do this all the time, and I'm not kidding you when I say I used to do this all the time. You couldn't turn around that I wasn't spamming my links all over the place. I'd see somebody ask a question, I'd spam my link. I'd go to a new group, I'd spam my link. Okay? If your strategy is to simply drop links everywhere, it's not going to work. I have not made one sale in years spamming a link. And I'm not kidding you. Not one. You want to know where I'm getting sales? From my videos, from my shorts, from people sitting here going, oh, wow, this is actually a real person. He's not fooling around. Okay. You gotta do things the right way. When you're DMing people, friends requests, cold DMs are cold DMs. If you understand what a cold DM is, a cold DM is when the people don't know who you are. A warm DM is a person who's had contact with you and conversations with you, and they know who you are. Okay, because cold DMs are just random pitching. You're just sending out your spam out there, and the DM will say, "Hey, hi, I'm Mike Jolly. Check out this link. You need this." Click. That's done. No explanation to what it is, no reasoning behind it, where you're going with. I send out a lot of join my group spam links. You might call it a spam, but I don't think it's a spam because my group is not a spamming. I'm not selling anything. I'm just saying join my group so that you can do what you want. People are not interested in being sold. They don't want to be sold on anything. If they want to buy a fridge, they'll go to the store and buy the fridge. They are all looking to be helped. They have a pain. You have a solution. Try and help them. Okay. The next don't is don't chase every opportunity out there. You have a list. Before I go to don't chase every opportunity, let me explain to you what the list is. A list is emails that you've gathered through time, either by organic traffic or paid for solo traffic. Okay. Uh, if you're going to do the paid for solo traffic, it's wise to go to a company. I use Udemy that you can actually get your money back in case something goes wrong. If you buy solo traffic from anybody that's online, that's just basically, hey, I have the best traffic. It's 35 cents uh, a lead, all tier one. Tier one is the country of origin where the traffic is coming from. Tier one, tier two, tier three. Tier one is Canada, US, UK, New Zealand, Australia, the big countries in the world. Tier two is different types of countries. We'll say Nigeria, uh, Africa, things like that. Nothing against those people, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. But a lot of them are only looking out to make money and they see the internet as a way to get money from you because they'll strike a conversation, take up an hour, 2 hours of your time, and then at the end say, listen, we haven't eaten in a week. Could you send me $10 US, please? They're not in a position. Or people who want your link and don't have any means to pay for the $7 because the system I promote is $7. Okay. And they need a credit card to verify who they are so that the transaction can go through. And they don't have a credit card. I get paid at the end of the week, or we'll see what we can do. Well, I understand that, but $7 in a tier two company or tier three country could be you eating and your family eating for a couple of days. It's very important to them. It's a different thing. So the best traffic to get out there is tier one traffic. That's the best traffic you can get. People will do what they need to do to survive. And tier two, tier three countries, they don't have a choice. They have to do what they have to do. My heart goes to them. That's all I can say. But my money won't. That's how I got to look at it. I can't help you with that. You have to want to help yourself. Okay. So now when you do that, you get involved with When you go to tier one traffic, you get involved with with a company, and I'll use Udemy as the company that I go through, and I have a video on that in our thing on Savvy Affiliates that show everything. There's not even a link to Udemy from my thing. I can put one, but I'm not monetizing it. I'm not looking to make money from it. I'm just advising you where to do it. The ones that I tell you, oh, send me PayPal or Vice or whatever it is. Yeah. On PayPal, they have a new scheme that goes through. Make sure you click friends or family per payment. Absolutely nuts. It's good in services. If you do friends or family, if they decide, okay, that's great, they don't even have to give you your traffic or any traffic, that means. And uh, you've agreed by clicking friends and family that it doesn't matter what you do, PayPal will not even look at returning your money because you said this was a friend or family. You might be pissed off at your family or friends. Doesn't matter. It's a way that they can scam you even more. Okay, it's a lot of things. You get podcasts that send out. You want to be part of our podcast. For $99, we'll promote you. We have viewership of 3 million people. Nah, that's another one. No, there are podcasts in our group, in the group that I'm doing. There are actually people in the group that do podcasts that'll be happy to put you on their podcast for free, no charge, absolutely nothing. So that's what I mean. There's your community has to be there for you. So now let's go back to now that you understand what traffic is, we're going to go back to don't chase every opportunity. Okay, this to me is called shiny object syndrome, which means you keep switching from system to system, and you'll only be restarting. Okay, and we touched on that a little earlier, but it makes a sense. It makes sense. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Momentum only comes when when you let something actually compound. You know what compound interest is? Day by day by day by day, it compounds. Well, if you're doing something, you start getting momentum. Well, change to something else. Compound. Where's the compounding? It's not. So now people are watching, going, yeah, but uh, okay, I was interested in the other thing. What do you got here? Oh, no, no, I'm not interested in that. So you've lost your momentum with those people because you've been switching. You did the shiny object syndrome situation where you're bouncing from system to system to system. Keep working one system, and eventually you will see progress. You don't realize it, but all of a sudden, boom! I got a sale. I got another sale. Oh, I got a residual sale. I don't know if you understand what residual sale is. A residual sale is a monthly subscription to something where you're paid on a monthly basis. You can have a commission that is paid on the sale itself of the product. You can have a second commission on a monthly sale of a monthly subscription. You can have a third commission on an upgrade to a higher system where you'll get paid. That becomes now you start getting into the good money. I mean, I'm talking serious dollars. And these three things alone could make you two, three, four, $5,000 a month, and that is real money. And it continues. If you want to destroy everything, go take fake shots. $10 million. You want pictures of money? I can show you. Where do I have this? I got bundles of $100 bills. It'll be in one of my folders over there. But I got bundles of fake $100 bills, okay, that I stick in my pocket if I want to. That was one of the companies that I was involved with, okay, and they told me, oh, you get this, leave money on the counter so that people see, oh, look at that. This guy's got bundles of cash. I got bundles of paper that looks like cash. Okay, so these these fake screenshots of fake everything and exaggerated claims, that'll destroy the trust of your people. They see this, they know they're not all stupid. They see this, and you'll lose all credibility with them. If the people see it, they're gonna go, "Oh, this guy, really? Come on!" But at Freedom Marketing Team for Savvy Affiliates, we build We build long-term brands. We build anything to help. We don't build hype. We're not interested in hype. If you're interested, fine. If you're not, don't worry about it. Okay, it's a big thing. Okay, the other big thing is skill development. Don't ignore that. Don't ever ignore skill development. Okay, posting without learning won't work. If you're posting all over the place and you haven't got a reason why, or you don't have a clue why you're doing it, you're not doing anything. People just click, 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 click. The real skill is communication. Communication is such a big thing. Communicate with the people. What I mean by communicating is you go online. Somebody, you put in a thing, you put in a post for people to watch things. There's a question that they ask. Communicate. Answer that question. Talk to them. Okay. If you don't know the answer 100%, say, listen, here's what I've been doing. Uh, Let me ask a few people about what I'm doing that might be able to help you better. Okay, that will create trust. Trust will create income, and I'm not kidding there. When trust becomes income. Okay, a lot of people ask me where to start without getting super overwhelmed. And I tell them, I said, "Oh my God, guys, you don't need $1,000 course. What you need is a simple entry point. So, in other words, you need a system that'll say, start here. Watch this video first. Okay, and take you for that. And when you start doing that, you start understanding that, oh, wow, this is, there's a lot of work here. Yeah, I can see this, but I have a place where I can start doing it. When I have something that I recommend. I have a $7 program that I recommend. Richard will tell you. I just talked to him about it a couple days ago. Okay, and I sat there and I went, well, you can do all of this. I can give you a $7 system to start. It's $7. Okay, it's not much. This removes the pressure. It'll teach you the basics, especially if you're new or newer, if you're a beginner. Okay, and it'll plug you into real support. Support, again, I keep saying that. Support is so phenomenal. If you don't have support, how are you going to do anything? How are you going to be able to make things happen? Unless you're incredibly lucky or a genius, it's support to me is by far one of the most amazing things. Okay. So I know I've been rambling on a lot. If somebody's interested in the support part of it, I can help them. That's no problem. If somebody's interested in the the $7 offer, I can help them with that. I'll leave at the bottom of the transcript. You'll see the Facebook, my Savvy Affiliates Facebook link. It'll be on there. I'll put the $7 offer on there as well, so that you can see what it is. But it's 8:38. I talk a lot. I'm not scared to discuss what I had. I have a mic. I don't know if you can see this, but I am having so much trouble making it work properly. It'll work with OBS, which is an amazing system to work. It's a little bit tough to get organized, but once you start figuring it out, oh my God, it's click, 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 you go, and it works out. So I can make it work with OBS, but I can't make it work with my earphones, my earpods. So I've got another set coming up because on this microphone, I have a port on here that I can plug a little set of earphones in, and from there, ooh, that goes here. From there, everybody will see it because I don't want this anymore. I want to get rid of all of this, and I want to be able to make it look that's really good. So I've been working with CapCut. I've been working with OBS. I've been working with Canva. I'm trying to get things set up so that I'm as professional as I can be, so that you can see what I'm doing. And for you, you don't want to see shoddy everything. You want to see the real. Right now, this is my office. I That's where you start. It's bottom line. Start from your kitchen table, start from your bedroom, start from an office, start from the living room, the dining room. It doesn't matter. Start where you're comfortable and safe. And at that point, you'll see what's going on. So in closing here, we're going to do a couple little things. Affiliate marketing works when you build trust, when you stay consistent, and when you use the support that's offered to you from the system that you're involved. That's why at Savvy Affiliates and the Freedom Team really exists. We're here to help you guys out. Okay? We're here to help you trust people, to help you to keep you consistent, and to give you the support that we can do. Freedom is built. It's not on promises. Promises, oh, I'll guarantee you'll make money. Well, if you don't do the work, I can guarantee you won't make money. That's the only guarantee I'm going to do. Freedom is built. It's not promised. Okay, and I have added already the links to both of this down at the bottom here. So we're looking at doing anything and everything we can to do it, uh, to help you out as best we can do it. So now I want to, well, thank you for being here. Okay, and let's keep building this. But what I want to do is I want to get involved with um, helping other people, and I'm looking for questions here. I don't see any questions. So let me go on here. Da, 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 da. Okay, questions that I got here. You speak of Udemy. What is that? Okay, I should have. I wanted to be a little less specific on that, but I will be a little bit more specific. Udemy is a site that has a bunch of organic, not organic, but solo traffic sellers that are actually rated on how they do things. Okay. They are held accountable for the traffic they send. Their Udemy rates them. Their peers rate them. Their clients rate them. So you can actually go to Udemy. That's actually a really good question. I'll answer that 100%. You can actually go to Udemy and you can click on one of the persons. And I have a video on that on Savvy Affiliates that shows me doing exactly that. So you go to Udemy, you click on that person, and then you scroll down. And what I tell people to do is look for sales, recent sales. In the last 2 weeks, how many people are saying, I've made sales, I've made sales, I've made sales, I made one sale, I've made two sales. If you get somebody who hasn't had a sale in 6 months, well, to me, that traffic is not good. Okay, the traffic he's selling is could be anything, could be bots, could be anything. Okay, so when you get the list of the traffic, it's Evergreen Sam at TD Bank or something else. It's a bot. It's not even a person. So he's selling you 100 bots for $80 or something, and you're not getting anything from it. Okay, so now say goodbye to him. Find another one. Click on another one. Read, oh, sales. If you find one that has 3 to 5 consecutive sales in 2 weeks, save that one. Go to another one. Do the same thing. Look at the sales, sales, sales. Don't find one until you find 3 or 4 that have continuous sales, specifically consecutive sales. Yesterday, today, the day before, the day before that. That is, to me, is always a good thing. I look at that. The next thing is I go to their testimonials and I read the testimonials to see if the testimonials are 90% identical, just the wording's changed a bit. That's not real testimonials. That's somebody just going, no good. I'll go online and I'll check that person's name and I'll go look to see who they are on Facebook. Okay. And if they come up, new Facebook account, to me, that was just created to help sell um, his traffic or her traffic, whomever it would be. Okay, so it's not real sales, it's not real testimonials. And then you'll find 1 or 2 that are 100% real. And those are the people you work with. You work with them, and don't buy a big package. If you buy 1,000 for $600, okay, no, you send with the minimum that they sell. They sell 100 to 250. Start with a small package. See what's going on. If you're satisfied and make sales with a small package, then you can increase to a little bit more, to where you're comfortable that your sales are actually creating a good email list that you can actually um, continue to make money with. Because not everybody's going to buy the offer that you're selling, but you're not trying to just sell them things. You're trying to build trust with them so that you find the right offer that they will need and will like. Okay, that's what they call building a list. And that list is gold. Once you know how to do it, it's gold. Okay, and I can take you through all of that one at a time, but that's 1 to 2 hour conversation that uh, it, it's a lot. It's great. It's a lot. Okay. Next, did that answer your question? You're checking Udemy already. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay. Next question. What's going on? My $7 offer. The best thing I could say is I started with that uh, a year ago, and it was the wisest, smartest decision I had done. Okay, that $7 offer gives you 100 tier one traffic leads given to you by them. Okay, that they'll promote your affiliate link to. They'll send it. They'll do the follow-up emails. They'll do everything. Now that 100 traffic, that offer for 100 tier one traffic leads has a $90 value. You spent $7. You're already up $83 if you look at it. And if you get one sale out of it, I'm just using that as a number. You did pretty good. In my opinion, you did pretty good because a tier one sale is $21 to you on a $7 offer. Because if they only take the $7 offer, you'll get a $3.50. Doesn't matter. Costs you nothing. $7. And you get 2 or 3 sales. You get 2 sales, it costs you nothing. You're now in a big group in a big system. We're 26,000 worldwide, guys. We're a big community. Huge. Okay, so that $7 offer, just click on it, put your email in, take the $7 offer and go from there. One step at a time. Okay, don't go crazy. One step at a time. If you want to get involved in other things inside the system, you can do it. It'll increase the cost from $7 to a little bit more. $7 could end up costing you $61 is the most I've seen anybody spend. Okay, but they took MegaLink, Mega Builder, they took all of it, which brings you into wow, a world of serious training, and the advantages are amazing. The advantages to me are just phenomenal. Okay, so again with that $7 offer, just all you got to do is click on it, buy the $7 offer. You're going to need a valid credit card and make it work. And once you've done that, you will understand and you will see it's just amazing. Okay. And it's up to you to do what you want to do. But I would, personally, I did, not just would, I did. And we'll go from there. Next question. Do we have a third question? We do have a third question. Okay. Where do I get all my content? Oh, wow. That's a, well, I have multiple streams for that. Okay, I'm not the genius that I try and portray myself to be. Far from it. But I know how to do things. I'm good at affiliate marketing. I understand affiliate marketing. I understand how to get traffic. I understand a good chunk of it. So, and I'm still learning. Believe me, I'm still learning. So a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. It's all coming out, and there's a reason for that. Okay, um, as you start understanding where what people are looking for, you cater your content to that. So if you were to send me a question going, I need information on how to do videos, no problem. I got a couple videos I got 2 videos on how to go online and go live, where I'll show you step by step, which is actually really easy to go live. How to do interviews. I'll do the same thing. I'll show you how to do that and I'll do it. I will download and research the content that you need until I have the content that's suitable for what is required. And then I just create my own content. Okay, I'll go out there and I'll look at what I've from life history. Somebody will tell me, how do you build trust? Okay, let's get started. Building trust. Be real. Don't be fake. Don't show people pictures of a Lamborghini, $1 million in cash. Don't give them stories about you too can make $10,000 in your first 2 weeks. You know, if you could, everybody would. Be real. Be trustworthy. Let the people know they see you online. They go, oh, that's Mike. No problem. I know him. He's not. He's here to help. He's not here to take your money. He's here to show you what you could do. Okay. This is what I mean. So I wish I knew this before I started affiliate marketing. I swear to God. Oh my God. You have no idea. I wish I knew all of these things before. That's why the title is I wish I knew um, what I wish I knew this before I started affiliate marketing. Okay? Because it is that real. If you know it, I would have saved probably $30,000 US. Guaranteed. Have I made 30,000? Yes, I made my money back. But it's not the point. I made my money back because I stayed consistent. I stayed on point. I stayed doing what I was doing. I did not quit. I did not jump from system to system to system. Why? Because it's the wrong thing to do. Stay at one thing, get good at it, and continue and be consistent. If there's anything I could tell you guys, that's what I need to do. Okay, so I don't, did that answer that question? You're just as confused as the beginning. Okay, this is a long-term question. If you want to, after the live, DM me and I will take you through it completely. I have to check my calendar, but I'm good for at least a half an hour after my live because I always give myself a half an hour for personal things. You know, if I have to go do something, if I want to get a coffee, things of that nature, I organize myself for half an hour. So the live is ending. It's already 8:53. So the live is ending soon, and we're going to just move on, and I'll I'll bring you through this. I'll show you how I do content from we'll do a video as a matter of fact where I'll have you on the video. You won't even have to talk. You just have to ask the questions and it'll come up in the question section. Okay. And I'm going to do it with OBS. So I'll be able to take you right to where I'm going it. I'll be able to show you page by page by page how I find traffic, how I find content, how I do certain things. But right now it's content that you're looking for. Would that work for you? You're good in 15 minutes. Works for me. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it very much. Again, the links are on the bottom of this transcript, and I'll add them in the comments section. Have a great day, everybody.